Hi everyone, this is just me showing you how to get started and how to start your first meeting room in OGI Webinar. Just go to the main page of the site and click on Member Login. Okay, now the first time of course you log in, this will be an empty area because you haven't set up any meeting rooms yet. First thing you do is go to your profile and select your time zone and the display name that you will have in all your meetings when you log in as a host when you start the meeting. Okay, I'll go back to my meetings, and as we said, first time this is going to be empty, so the first thing you need to do is actually create your first room. So let's go over to new room. Okay, you start off by selecting the URL of the meeting room. This of course has to be unique. It accepts English characters and numbers, so new room 123 for example. And then you also have to give it a name. Okay, save progress. Okay, now the meeting is ready. I can see that it's been saved correctly. Go back to my meeting rooms, and here it is. It's already open because it's just been created now, so it already has a kind of a starting day as to now. If I want to actually activate the meeting and start getting people inside, I just click on Enter Meeting and it will start it up. Now, showing you the basic steps inside the meeting room. All attendees will see the same thing when they come in. Of course, they won't see this box here because this is me looking at it as a presenter, as a host, where I can activate my microphone as well. Click on microphone. Now, if this pop-up doesn't appear, just click on the small little microphone icon that you see on your desktop here, and it'll show it. Just click on Share Selected Device. Now, OGI Meeting uses two different audio protocols or programs. The first one never opens for me, and I always suggest using the second one anyway. So when it asks you to hear the audio, just say no, and then it will ask you to activate Flash and allow it on this site. And you can already see that it's working. If you have more than one microphone, simply select it. Next, there's a small test that you can hear your own sound playing back to you. If you can hear it, then great, just click on yes, and that's it. We've started already. Now, as you can see, when I'm talking, the microphone next to my name and at the top of my screen actually gets a shadow around it. That means that it's working great and sound is actually coming into the meeting room and being displayed to everybody in there. Just click. I've clicked mute for now, so nobody can hear me. Now, loading up presentations, you can click on Upload Presentation, select from one of the ones you've already got loaded into your content library, or select a file from a computer to load up a new one. Okay, some more of the important things you need to know. All attendees that come into your room are locked, which means they can't do anything. They see what you see when you first came in. Or if you select a different layout, then they will, and decide to share that layout with them, then they will see exactly what you're seeing in your new layout. How you do this? From the bottom left, there's a default layout right now which has all the windows present. I usually switch between the default layout and the presentation meeting layout that only shows the presentation, the chat and the webcams. All you need to do to basically share this or force this on all your viewers is click on the small button on the bottom right of your screen, and it will apply whatever you see to everybody else. This means that I can actually change proportion of things as well, or hide some other things, and again force everyone to see what I'm looking at. Now I've hidden the chat window as well, so they can only look at the presentation and my webcam, or presenter's webcam. Switching back to default layout now. Next step is to, if you want to enable all of your attendees to actually use chat, for example, which is what I often usually do. Here in the user or attendee window, at the bottom you will see this button here for settings. Go to lock users, and it will give you the what kind of locks are on all viewers. So just unclick the lock for the public chat and click apply, and that's it. All your viewers can actually start chatting as well. Next thing that's interested in doing is how to switch presenters, so somebody else can be a presenter instead of you. This means you can just click next to their name, their status bar, and you can make them a presenter. As you just noticed, I can no longer upload a new presentation, and I have no control over this presentation. Of course, I can switch it back to myself, and now I can do everything again. The presenter is always treated as unlocked, which means that they can use their microphone, their webcam, and upload new presentations. They cannot set another presenter themselves. That's always controlled by me, and they cannot control other attendees either. That's always a matter of the host, and since this is my room, I am the host. Should any unlocked attendee or presenter want to use their mic, they can go up to the top button here, switch it off, switch it back on, and they'll get the pop-up window as well to make all the selections that they want to. So they can actually start using their mic inside the room as well. If you want to close the meeting, just make sure you're the presenter when you log out, and the meeting will automatically close 30 minutes later if there's no other presenter. You can also manually close the meeting from your back office dashboard. Simply find your meeting and click on close meeting. That's it. Everybody's kicked out and the meeting is now officially closed. Those are the basic steps, so enjoy.